Today is the 5th day of May 2018, and I have this message I have titled, We Have Become Strangers. I shall read a context from the book titled The Last Bus to Modern Town by Mr Bright Owen Osagie. And on the 4th chapter of this book is given a little title, A Lawless and a Lawful Country. And I read, A man groped in the dark for his wife who had laid next to him. Mama Owa, are you here? He had asked. But silence had filled the room once again as she had hesitated a little more, like before. She had hated that they have had to live like this in the same country where others enjoy fullness of life. Mama Owa, are you here? He called out again quietly in the dark. But this time she had replied, but in a rather tone of melancholy. We cannot continue to live like this any longer. We cannot live like a nobody in our very own country any longer. For things has to change. Things really has to change in this country called Nigeria. Our fathers never felt like a second-class citizen of this country, Nigeria. That was why they had sat back to living their lives in tranquility with their neighbors. But the road that some presumed dominant tribes has taken and continue to take will surely break us apart. But we are not worried at all about that now, for we know our peaceful coexistence has been betrayed. What you are about to provoke is coming from within. And if provoked and ignited, if the flames cannot be put out until it has totally burnt out everything therein on its path. Osa, the newborn baby, cried in her cradle. She had just been rolled out from the hospital ward. She was delivered today. But our father was crying, and he had cried out louder and heavier every second, because he has been told the second but a rather sad story. She couldn't make it. She is diseased now. He has lost his beloved wife, Osa's mother. Osa's mother had died due to the poorly equipped state of the local hospital. This poor woman had died due to the prevailing nature of injustice in our society today. The little baby, Osa, had been made motherless today because we have allowed the continuity of this bad governance in our nation and in our little simple world. So I will tell you again, what you are about to provoke is coming from within. And if provoked and ignited, the flames cannot be put out until it has totally burnt down everything therein on its path. I have needs to complain about, but I do not have reasons to complain because some time ago the fault was mine too. We have become strangers in our very own father's land. We have become strangers in the development of our very own land. We have become strangers because we have demanded that the intruders should leave this land whilst we stand on the edge. Our future is so unsure. We have become strangers because we have left them to do for us our inherent duties. We have become strangers today in our land because we have neglected our core duties. And this is why we have become strangers in our very own soil, in the land of our fathers. No wonder my people in Igodo would say, no nyakpon or at your son, no manya ogweya ekukwa. He who do not know the worth of the bird in its hands would always look to the ones that flies in the skies and let go what was rightful his. For if you do not tidy up your clothes in the closet, another might think it is a rag and place it in the bin. This is what has become the narratives of our very own existence on our very own soil. I would like to give you a context from one of the book of faith, precisely the Bible, and I will want you to make a meaning of it ironically. The other way round, if you will understand. Isaiah chapter 61 verse 5 to 6 says, foreigners, we be your servants. They will feed your flocks and plow your field and tend your vineyard. But you will be called the priest of the Lord. You will be spoken as ministers of our God, ministers of states, ministers of nations, maybe a president of a country like Nigeria. You will eat the wealth of nations, and in their riches you will boast. But this is what we have become in our very own soil, when using the part of speech, irony. We have become our very own self-betrayer. We have betrayed our very own existence. And now we have become so irrelevant to the open world. We have become so irrelevant to ourselves. We have become so irrelevant to our children. And who knows how the unborn will see the generations of our time. Maybe like a fool that had existed in a fast-moving world. So that brings me to this other side, to the governor of Edo State, Brother Godwin Osagie. Now he has proven, now you can understand. He has proven to you all, he has got nothing up in his sleeves. Although long time ago I had known this, I have challenged this technocracy so many times before, and I must tell you this so many times. He has proven to me nothing but just an ordinary travesty. For the recent incident that happened at the Benin airport between a two factions of lads from the APC and the PDP was indeed a showdown of incompetency on the part of the state governor, Mr. Brother Godwin Osagie. As you can hear him in his own words, to the Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Matthew Urogide, with a finger swaying up and down at the senator's eyes, he had said, and I quote, "You want to remove our president." All shows of incompetency, and then the humiliation and the embarrassment that followed, first by the state governor, then the commissioner of police, and then the thugs that were hired to do the dirty games of intimidation and oppression, or else they are not getting paid. I want to let you know this today, that I became PDP by choice. And this choice is to fight corruption from its root, which was PDP. And fighting corruption in PDP also means fighting corruption in all the facets of our nation's existence. So I shall implore you all today to be PDP, or you can be AD, or something, or coalition, anything, any of the party that you so desire. But what I am asking of you is that let your choice be to fighting corruption in all facets of our nation's existence. This is the reasons why I am PDP by choice, and not by means of evil blood-sucking godfather or godfatherism. This is the true reasons to look into the face of corruption squarely and say to it, "Oh, you corruption, oh, you big mountain, people say you cannot be moved. Oh, you mountain, but I tell you today, you shall be moved. Oh, yes, you shall be moved." I know it is going to take a much longer time to undo this sycophantic syndrome of undue merit, hope in corruption, getting without partaking in the godly path of good labor and hard work. That has been preached to the populace by these evil men of little faith and little gods. But it can't be undone. Corruption can't be eradicated. Even Christ said, "Ye shall know the truth, and only the truth shall set you free." This is the biggest choice why I want to be your governor in Edo State. This is the choice that we have all faith in our core duties. But now we are ready to make amends our ways. Thank you. I humbly thank you all. My name still humbly remains Mr. Bright Owen Osagie. And I thank you and goodbye.